What is going on, YouTube? Reverend C back again with another video for you guys. Today we're talking Advanced Warfare. I called it Advanced Warfare. What? Freaking what? Anyway, we're here talking about the Infinite Warfare beta and just kind of my opinions on it and some stuff. And I want to ask a question: are betas destroying Call of Duty? A lot of people in my chat today while I was live streaming were asking that question. They think that they might be harming the actual final outcome of Call of Duty, and I vehemently disagreed with them. I think that is patently wrong and incorrect. But I do want to ask you guys that question: are there more people out there who feel similar to that, who think that the betas are actually negatively impacting the final outcome of the game? I disagree. I mean, that's the whole point of the beta, it's to find things. Some people think that since it's so close to launch that they can't change anything before launch. Well, that is completely false. You guys know of day one patches. They happen every single time a game launches. There is a patch on the first day. Why? Because the actual build on the disc is never actually the current build, because they figure things out or they learn things while things are being shipped out, because the game has gone gold months before they actually ship the game out. So that's kind of how things work, and then they patch it over the interwebs through the magic of the internet and fix your game that way. So there are a number of things that they can change and fix, and like balancing, obviously, and hit detection and spawns. All that stuff can be tweaked via patches over through the internet. So the fact that the game is gold doesn't really matter, and it can change. So the beta is actually still extremely useful, especially for these launches. And I got into it a little bit on day one because a lot of people were saying the launch was so bad. It was really only down for an hour and a half, and then it was down for, or maybe about 2 hours, I think. That's really not that bad. It's really not. If you guys played the Division launch, you know that's not bad. All right. But a lot of people are like, it's never been this bad before. It has been really bad before Call of Duty launches, alright? You just might not have been affected by it. It was different types of issues, plus there's new technology now and different ways of doing things, and that could be the cause of these problems. But ultimately, 2 hours wasn't that bad. Where it did get bad is when after that, it was down for quite a longer time. I don't even know exactly how long it was, because I didn't get really to play day one, because I was going and visiting my girlfriend. Priorities, ladies and gentlemen, priorities, get them. So I didn't really get to play very much. I wasn't really following it too heavily. I just remember when I was talking to Ryan or Prestigious Key, and I was like, yo, is it up yet, or is it still down? This is kind of nuts how long it's been down. And then eventually he told me that it was up, so that was cool. I did get to play a little bit while I was at my girlfriend's, because we downloaded it on her PS4. But it was kind of uncomfortable playing it, because, you know, it's not my setup. I'm sure you guys can relate to that when you're playing a game that's at something that's not at your setup, or at least similar to your setup or your controller. It's a little bit weird. It's a little bit uncomfortable, so you don't normally do quite as good. And just the difference is when I came back, the first game I played on my setup on stream, I went 28-0, and I was like, holy crap, what the fudge? But anyway, so that's that. You know, there's gonna be issues with the beta, and I honestly really enjoy it. I do kind of want to talk a little bit about some of the changes they made from COD XP to now. Because I played it at COD XP, and there were some stuff, and they're one of the biggest complaints, which a lot of people were saying, oh, you know, developers don't pay attention to us, man. They really don't. That's not true. Me, Prestigious Key, NJPW Gaming, Laggin, 24X, Biblical Reaper, T-Mart, like everybody. I know so many people talk to devs and other people, and we're like, hey, we should change this, and they actually ended up changing it from COD XP to now. I was surprised, and one of those big things was well, Tactical Flipped, getting that in there. I swear to God, they did that while I was there at COD XP. I swear. That was not there. I swear to you guys, the first time I played Infinite Warfare at COD XP, Flipped was not an option on the controller schemes, and then the next day it was there. It was, I don't know what happened, but it was. So there was that, and then now it's in the beta, and then we have I mean, I could be wrong about that. I'm just saying my experience. Anyway, another thing was film grain. There was a lot of film grain at COD XP, more so than when you have it cranked right now at the beta, and a lot of motion blur, more so there as well. And we're like, yo, that's no, we can't have that, and they're like, all right, we'll we plan on doing something about it. And in the beta, there's options to turn that stuff completely off, which I think most people actually do that. You know, I think maybe in campaign I'll have the motion blur on because it kind of gives it this kind of like over-the-top action feel when it's on, but otherwise, if I'm playing multiplayer, I'm having that crap off, dude. It kind of messes with your eyes sometimes. It makes it hard to focus, but when you have that stuff off, I'm perfectly fine. So that's good, a good change. And now some of the other stuff I noticed that is not so good with the beta, I guess, is spawns are pretty bad. Hit detection is atrocious. For me and most of the people that I've talked to, there's been multiple times where I've been not lagging at all, and I'm shooting a guy directly in the back. He's running straight away from me, and I shoot an entire clip, and I maybe get 2 hit markers, and I'm aiming square in this guy's back with like a regular like AR, and 2 hit markers, and then the guy just hobbles around and kind of slowly turns and then kills me right away. That's bad hit detection. That is something with connection or something that they need to work on. And you know what? I tweeted the community manager, which if you guys don't know who that is, I'll put the link in the description down below. Her name's Ashton, or Astonished Vulcan on the Twitters, and I tweeted her. I was like, yo, hit detection needs some work. You gotta be nice about it. If you're not nice about it, they're not gonna listen to you. You gotta be nice about it. You gotta be like, I'm loving the beta, but here's a problem that I've run into. Maybe something should be done about this. So I mentioned that, and she's like, thank you for the feedback. I appreciate it and all this stuff. So you got to do it that way, all right? That's how you give feedback, guys. That's the point of a beta, not to complain. It's to find the things that you would complain about in the final version of the game and get them fixed. That's the whole point of a beta. So do it that way. And if you run into any other issues, but spawns are another one. I haven't mentioned that yet, but spawns definitely need reworking on some of the maps. Other than that, I haven't had too much of an issue. The time to kill is really fast. It's like Ghosts, so when you're switching from like Black Ops 3 to Ghosts, it feels like you're dying super fast, or Black Ops 3 to Infinite Warfare, I should say. It feels like you're dying super fast, but it just takes some getting used to, you know? It's a little bit faster paced and slower paced at the same time. It's very similar to Black Ops 3. It's just Black Ops 3 and Ghosts had a baby. That's what it is. That's exactly what this game is, and I honestly kind of enjoy it. Now, another negative some people could see is the supply drop system, but they did it very similar to Advanced Warfare, which in general wasn't a bad system. The perk system was what was bad, and they did do that again with the weapons, which I disagree with vehemently. I do not like doing perks on weapons, but none of them are too bad except for the stability perk on the P90 looking gun. I can't remember the name of it. I just call it the P90 because it's a freaking P90. The stability perk on that thing is way overpowered because that gun has a lot of kick. It's hard to control, but with that stability perk, it's like an AR, dude. It's a laser beam, and it is too freaking good. So definitely some of these perks have to be toned down because they should not affect the gun that freaking much. They should not affect the gun as much as an attachment would, because or more so, because that's what it is doing. It's just that insanely good. So I definitely have some things that I would mention to them, but other than that, I love this beta, guys. Like, I think it's great. I think the game's going to be pretty great. As long as they keep going down on this road, it's going to be pretty good. And I'm looking forward to the rest of it. Do I like this better than what I played at COD XP? Absolutely. I think it is way better than what I played at COD XP, even though I did enjoy that as well. So anyway, that's it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I know there's a lot of people who are iffy on it, or who are kind of going back and forth and not sure if they like it or not like it. But let me know in the comments down below what you guys think after you've played the beta. Remember, we got a whole nother beta next weekend, so we're going to have to see how that is. And also, the beta was extended today to Tuesday, which is awesome news. So if you guys want to let me know in the comments down below, I'd very much appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like in the comments down below. Don't forget to share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button if you have not. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.